Hey, it's me again, Thelma.
Hi, Amina Dama.
So, welcome back to my channel. Today we will be talking about husky puppies. As you may know, if you watch my channel, you know that we recently got a husky puppy, a Siberian Husky. His name is Alpha. So, it's been just about a month now, and there's some things that, you know, some stuff we knew about, and then there's some stuff that we're learning as we go. So I just felt like this video will be really good for anyone who recently got a husky puppy, or you're researching and you're looking forward to possibly getting a puppy. They're so cute and fluffy, I know, but there's definitely some things that you should take into consideration before owning one of these puppies. So today we will just be going over 5 important things to know, understand, and kind of prepare yourself for. So my first point that I wanted to make that you should know when owning a husky puppy is that they have a lot of energy. When I tell you Alpha be turned up, I be like Alpha, like he be turned up. So here's the thing, it's natural, it's normal. You just need to be energetic with the dog. Like right now, he's not allowed to walk just yet, but once he is able to go on walks, these dogs need to walk a lot. They can walk for miles, they can run for miles. So the key to keeping them happy and just being successful as their partner in crime is to you have energy and be ready and fit to give all this time and energy to this puppy. We actually have a lot of parks in our area, and so we plan on taking him to different parks and things of that nature, socializing him with other puppies and dogs. But right now, we've just been doing a lot of stuff in the house. Like, we have a pretty long house, so we try to run. I mean, we be in here knocking over stuff. Over crazy. But we be running back and forth, just kind of tire him out. And once he gets tired out, he'll go lay down. So definitely get ready and be prepared for the type of energy that you're going to have with a husky puppy. So this brings me to my next point. You must understand that huskies bite. I may dramatize that word. They love to bite. It's just a part of the way to communicate, and it's actually not good to stop your husky from biting. I'm not one to like to be bit up. Like, I literally have scratches and bites on my hand. You may or may not be able to see them. I have some scars that have like healed already, but Alpha loves to bite. So what do we do about the biting? For one, we make sure that we give him a lot of chew toys. Make sure that you give him really good chew toys. Kong is a really good like sturdy toy. You don't want to get anything like, I'm not saying not to go to the dollar store and get chew toys, because we do have a few from the dollar store. However, you definitely want to check to see if there's little small parts or things they can bite off. When chew toys get worn out, you want to throw them out and get them new toys. You don't want them to be able to chew it so much that he can swallow some of the plastic from the toy. But yeah, so the biting is actually normal. But that's my second point. Like, you really have to understand that these dogs like to bite. So the good part of this, and the light at the end of the tunnel, is that as he gets older, it'll slow down and it'll get better. But right now, if you're getting a husky puppy, or if you have a husky puppy, just understand and know that biting is a part of them learning. It's a part of them communicating. And yeah, just be ready for the bite. Another point I wanted to make about the biting is that is the reason why it's very important for the puppies not to leave from their litter prior to 8 weeks, 8-9 weeks. And I say that to say, from my own experience getting our puppy at 6 weeks, he did okay, but he did bite down pretty hard. He needed a little bit more time with his siblings to play. And when something hurt, he realized, oh wow, that I did that too hard. Or, you know, he just kind of was more aware of how hard he was biting. He has gotten better. Point number 3. When owning a husky puppy, know and understand that they are, yes, cute and furry, right? But they shed. They shed fur. When I tell you they shed fur, they shed fur. Now, Alpha's only a few weeks old, and he's shedding, but not as much as he's going to shed. So that I know, they shed at least 2, sometimes 3 times out of the year, depending on the season. Some times of the year is more than others, but just being aware that it's coming. Just making sure that you have different combs and brushes and things to groom your husky. You want to start very early. Right now, Alpha doesn't really like taking baths. He will take the bath, he'll drink the water, so you gotta be real careful, but it's not his favorite thing to do. However, we are introducing him to that really early on in his life, so that when we do take him to get groomed somewhere professionally, he'll understand, like, you know, it's okay. Like, I got some water on me. They're gonna brush my skin. They're gonna clip my nails. So yeah, shedding. Make sure you have a good working vacuum cleaner. Make sure you just stay on top of the fur. I feel like, you know, with our house being a pretty large, medium large size, we definitely have to be on top of it, or we're gonna be eating fur, and I don't want to be having fur in my cereal and in my food. But again, another thing to consider if you are considering getting this type of puppy, or if you already got this puppy, start investing in making sure you have something to keep the floors and the furniture and things of that nature clean and fur free. That brings me to my 4th point. When owning a husky puppy, you have to know and understand that they like to escape. I know this from, I have a friend of mine who has a husky puppy, and you know, her daughter has a husky puppy, and she was recently just letting me know that her daughter's puppy got loose one day and they didn't even realize that the dog was gone. And then someone called them, because of course the tag had the information, to the owner, and was like, hey, we got your dog. So she got in her car to go pick the dog up, and it was 15-minute drive. So if you drive in 15 minutes, imagine walking or running. So yeah, they can get far really quickly. They love to run and move. That's making sure that you have gates put up. You making sure you're watching your doors when people open and shut your door. If you are going to have your husky outside, if you have a front yard or a backyard, making sure that your gates are high enough, making sure that you just keep your eye on your husky at all times. They really should not be unattended, especially at small ages. Small puppies should always be watched. You don't want to give them the opportunity to do something that's wrong, because then as the owner of the puppy, you're the one that's wrong, because you should have been watching the puppy. So you can't get upset or mad at the dog. So again, they like to escape. It's making sure you get your puppy chipped. Now, I mean, we've had our other dog, we didn't chip him. He's never was trying to leave or anything like that either, but we considered it, but we just never got it done. So with Alpha, we already ordered his chip and everything came in, and he actually has an appointment tomorrow at the vet. His first appointment, and he gets his second set of shots, and he's gonna get chipped. Like, we'll just take the chip there and they'll put it in for us. But yeah, that's a good thing to have, because God forbid if he was to get loose and you know, you're looking for him. And a lot of these husky puppies look the same. I have a black and white husky, so it's a general. I mean, he does have one blue eye, but even that's something that's genetic, and there may be other husky puppies that looks the same. So if he was to ever get away, and I seen a dog that looked to be my puppy, that's a good way to get ownership back of your dog, to be able to check the chip and see if it's actually your dog. And if it's not your dog, then you know, at least you know you have that extra barrier. So that is definitely a recommendation that I would give to any new puppy owner, no matter what type of dog you have, to get your dog chipped. Now, to my 5th and final thing that you need to know when owning a husky puppy is you have to have strong leadership. Let me tell you, these dogs, and in my personal opinion, dogs in general, they will, especially puppies, they will try to get away with whatever they can get away with, just like kids do. Our kids do it. My kids did it. They still do it sometimes, even my teenagers. They're gonna try you. So you have to have strong leadership. I would say to definitely be very consistent with your dog. Whatever you do, say what you mean what you say. Make it consistent, make a routine of it, and then he understands and knows she's in charge or he's in charge, and this is what the rules are. If you don't have that type of leadership, these this particular breed of dog is known for thinking on their own. They're independent thinkers. If they feel as though I can't trust my leader and how they're leading me, I'm going to go my own way. And that's the way they think. So you want to start off very early on. When you first get your puppy, you just start giving him direction and leadership, you know, and ownership. Like, I'm in charge of you. You're not in charge of me. If I say you cannot get on the furniture, then you cannot get on the furniture. And just keep redirecting it. And make sure everybody else in your house, if you have other people in your house with your puppy, they're following the same rules. The reason why I say that point is when we had our King Corso, my youngest daughter was like, that was her best friend. And I realized that at times he would get on my couch when she was down here. And I'm like, Major, no, you know, we don't even do that, boo. However, come to find out, that particular daughter was allowing him to do certain things when we were not around. She was giving him certain things to eat and things like that nature when we were not around. And when we found out, it was like, no wonder why sometimes when we say no, or we try to redirect him back to what we already told him the rules are, he gives us a harbor to go. Or he would kind of like go shy off in the corner. Like, he knew that he was wrong, but in that split moment, he wanted to do it because he's allowed to do it sometimes. So we can't have a sometimes type of leadership. We have to have a consistent, straightforward, to the point, what I said is what I said type of leadership. Okay. So yeah, those are the things you really need to know. I just feel like, you know, I want to give this information because it's really important to have certain techniques and things of that nature when you're making a decision. Some people make decisions really quick, and then you already have that animal there, and now you're trying to figure out what to do with that animal. So if I can help at all, I hope and pray that this video is helpful and it can help somebody get what they need. That's the end of my video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope it was something in this video that you were able to use with your own husky puppy or any puppy for that nature. I ask that you make sure you put a thumbs up in this video. If you haven't already, you should subscribe so that we can stay connected and be friends. And I'm looking forward to seeing you guys again. Ask any questions down below. I'll be sure to respond to you. I'm pretty good with that. And good luck in all your New Year endeavors. Have a good one.